Hello dear students, how are you all? Now we have properties of power in chapter 1 section 1 in mathematics grade 8. So this is very easy. We have three cases about powers. In previous videos we talked about powers and powers with negative exponent. Now we are studying properties of powers. We have the three main properties, so you have to have information about this. Look at here بابجان. Look at here. سه کیسمان هەیە سێ کیسی زۆر ئاسان بابەتەکە دەبتە زەڵاتە ئەگەر جملە ڕاگری باشە زۆر بەسیتە سێکە. The first case is what? To multiply powers with the same base, keep the base and add the exponents. Anytime if we have the same exponent and we have multiply between them, so you can add the powers or exponents. Like what? Like here we have 2 times 2 power 5 and 2 power 3. Because we have multiply and the base are the same, you have to what? You have to keep the base and add the powers. 5 plus 3 equal what? Equal 8. So this is the result. It's very easy. Look at here. We have what? We have b power 6 times b power 2 equal what? Because we have multiply and they have the same base, you can add the exponents. Keep the base and 6 plus 2 equal 8. We have what? For example, we have silver times silver power 5 times silver power 4. Because we have the same base and you can add the powers. Okay, look at here. Keep the base is silver, so the power is 9. Okay Babajan. For example, we have what? We have dia, okay, times dia power negative 4, for example, times dia power 9. Okay, now because we have the same base, you have to keep the base, okay, and add exponents. Look at here. You can say what? Negative 4 plus 9, because this is positive and this is negative. Okay, now if we have two numbers, and we study this, okay, when we have two numbers with different signs, so you have to subtract them and you have to write down the sign of large number. Now it is what? Dia. So negative 4 plus 9 equal what? They are different sign. Okay, so I have to subtract them, so it is 5 and put the sign of 9, so it's plus. Okay, for example, when we have Rewan power 5 times Rewan power negative 10. Because you have the same base, so you have to keep the base like that, and we have what? 5 minus 10. Okay, you have to add the powers because they are different signs, so I have to make subtract instead of add. Okay, because they are similar. Look at here. Ray 1 5 minus 10 equal what? Equal Ray 1 power 5 or negative 5? Negative 5. Why? Because I have to write down the sign of the large number. This sign is to 10. Okay, this is positive. Now this is the result. God, if you have any number, any variable, anything, okay, so if they have the same base, so you can add the powers. Okay, and this is what? This is about the first case. Okay, we have this example in the book. Look at here, because we have what? We have 5 power 4 times 5 power 3. Because we have the same base, you have to keep the base and add the powers like that. We have what? We have a power 12 times a power 12 because they have the same base. You have to keep the base and add the powers. It's 24. Okay, and they are the same. Okay, look at here. 4 power 2 times 2 power 2 because they at the base are not equal, so we can't combine this. Okay, so you have to write down, okay, without no changing. Be careful. The second case, if we have divide, okay, to divide powers with the same base, keep the base and subtract the exponents, okay, from top to bottom. Be careful. Look at here, Babajin. Look at here, Babiman. We have what? We have 6 power 2, okay, divide by 6 power, okay, 6. So anytime if we don't have any number, so this is what? This is 1. Now, because we have divide and we have the same base, you have to keep the base and هەمیشە سەرەوە ناقص خوارە. Be careful. باش ئاگادار بە هەمیشە سەر ناقص خوارە دەکەن. 2 minus 1 دەکاتە چەند؟ کاتە 1. کاتە وەڵامەکە دەکاتە 6. نمونەشکە مامۆستا. We have 7 power 5 over 7 power 2. Now, because we have division, so I have to keep the base and subtract the powers 5 times 2 minus 2. بوریابە سەرێ ناقص خوارێ. Be careful. كواتا equal what? 5 minus 2 equal 3. 7. كواتا دكا 7 power 3. For example, if we have y power 6 divided by y power 9, because we have what? We have the same base, so at the same time we have what? We have division, so I have to subtract the powers. Y 6 minus 9 equal what? Y 6 minus 9, 3 or minus 3? Negative 3. Which one? Negative 3. Why? Because they are different sign and I have to subtract them. 6 and 9, if you subtract, it's 3, and the negative is with the large number, so I have to write down the same sign. Okay, so this is the answer. And anytime if your answer is negative power, so I have to change to positive. How to change this power into positive? You have to flip the base, so every time we have 1 in denominator, so you can change or flip the base. It is 1 over y and power 3. So this is the last or the final answer. Oh, this is like that. And when we have power to power, and this is the last case, is what? To raise a power to a power, keep the base and multiply the exponents. Look at here. Because we have 9 power 4 and 2 power 5, it is what? You have to keep the base, and 4 times 5, it is 20. So the result, it will be what? It is 9 power 20. Okay, look at here. Look at here, Babiman. So this is very, very easy. Okay, we have power to power. Now you have to keep the base. This is the base. And 2 times 4, 8. Okay, for example, we have what? We have مثلا who else? Element power 3 and to power 11. So because we have power to power, so I have to what? I have to write down ln because it's a base, and 3 times 11, it is 33. So this is the last result. Okay, for example, if you have, for example, higher power 5 and power 3, so this is what? This is, we have to keep the base, and 5 times 3 equal 15. So this is like that. Okay, if you have also this is like that. Okay, you have to be careful when we have when we don't have the same base, we can't combine or we can't work with the powers. Like what? For example, if you have R power 5 times Clara power 9, because the base are not the same, so we can't combine the powers. Okay, you have to leave your answer like that. So this is your answer. Okay, and you can't change anything, so this is also the answer. Okay, tamam. So this is about what? About properties of powers in chapter 1 and section 6. Okay, thank you so much. If you have any information, you can contact, or if you want to see more, and mamosta dash suffer. Okay, thank you so much.